Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome. Hello. Welcome to Friday. Home of the days of the fries. How's everybody doing? How's it going, y'all? We're starting soon. But are we starting now? Are we starting soon? Are we starting now? Well, that all depends on the bird. Because that's the word. What was that?
Bingus dingus, homies.
Dingus dingus,
Bingus
homies.
bongus, my good man.
Dingus bongus.
Bingus bongus.
Bingus bongus.
Bingus bongus. Oh, whoa, my hair. Whoa.
Wow.
I should put my face tracking on. That'd be really smart. 11 a.m. deadline struggle, but we moving. Oh, you can do it, Pud Sketch. You can do it. I believe.
I believe.
I believe.
No, beach ball, no!
I believe in you. I believe. I believe.
Nothing is impossible.
Nothing is impossible. Okay, one sec. The face cam is happening. It's happening, guys. It's happening. It's coming. It's coming. Turns out I can't do that. Jam, 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 jam.
I think I almost figured out how to fix your hair, by the way.
Oh, I thought you already knew how to fix my hair. You just hadn't done it yet.
I've done part of it, but part of it doesn't do.
We're going to get content out now because we're so accurate. Well, what you working on today, dog? I know what I would like you to work on, but that's a good spin emote, Kurzak. Look at that. That's great.
But that is cool.
It's really good. Damn.
That's all the sides.
Damn. Yes, every side. The 20-sided Kurzak right there.
It's a D20 of Kurzak.
Yeah, roll the everyone roll your Kurzaks.
Remember this?
Yes, I remember this. Let's go. Oh, have you lost your ability?
No.
Oh.
No. I think the snow is preventing it.
I mean,
Yeah.
there was snow yesterday too.
I know, but I was on a hill.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, he's lost it. He's lost it, guys. If you roll me, all you get is -2. I don't get it. You're unrollable.
Spin. One spin.
It's too late, dog.
Oh, is it?
Oh!
Oh, is it?
He did it.
I did it
wrong.
again.
He proved all the haters wrong. Wow.
Don't disrespect me.
I never will. The angry little run. Hmm?
I'm mad, bro.
Don't be mad, bro.
I'm mad, bro.
Don't be mad, bro.
I'm mad.
Don't be mad, bro.
I'm mad.
Don't be.
I'm mad.
Don't be. I like you trying to cut between us.
I'm
But
failing
we're
at it.
basically right next to each other.
All right.
Mm.
I'm mad.
Don't be mad, bro.
I'm so mad, though.
Have you tried calming down?
No.
I like it when it cuts and just nothing happens. And we just sit there and stare at the camera. That makes me happy, actually.
Hang on. Where'd you go?
Don't mind me. I'm just causing mischief over here.
Where'd you even go? You were right here.
Don't mind me.
Where'd you go?
I'm not doing anything. Don't worry about it.
Couldn't even tell.
Causing mischief over here.
Do you even know where you? Oh, were you down here?
No.
Oh, looks like you were because you got tracks.
No, I haven't got tracks. You're wrong.
Where'd they go?
No. Yeah, I know what I want you to do today.
Yeah, you want me to do Ennersfell stuff today, of course.
Yeah, questions, are you going to do it? Show them Ritz. Show them little Ritz.
Show them Ritz.
Show them little Ritz. I love him. I love him so much. Is it fuck around Friday today? Kinda, yeah.
Always fuck
I'm gonna have to
Friday.
go at a sensible time because I have work to do, but
I also have work today.
Doig also has work to do.
I'm not drawing scrambles.
You could make a little scrambles.
I need to get to my downloads. Do you want me to show the animated version of him? Or
Yes.
yeah, okay.
Yes. I do. Tossed and scrambled eggs. Doobie-doo-ba. Yeah, Apple. Animated. Yeah, Apple. Yeah, Apple. I'm so excited. So, Ben has basically finished the models, I think. He hasn't technically told us that they're completely done yet, but I think they're pretty done. So he and we have been playing with them. And we were going to maybe start putting them into an environment and stuff today to get it set up and programmed and ready for V. But yeah, so Fen is pretty much done with the models, so we've just been having a ball looking at them. I love them. I love them so much. I love them so much, you guys.
Didn't see that.
We didn't see that.
I didn't see that.
What was that? We didn't see it.
I didn't see it. Did you see it?
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
Where is the one I meant to look at, though?
Coming.
Coming.
You got to think real hard about it.
I'm just like 11. Or Stranger Things.
Except you're not turning it into butterflies.
I'm not getting a nosebleed every scene.
Here he is.
Here he is.
Here he is.
My man. Here he is, my man.
Thank you for the snapshot.
This is him, my man. No, my man, my man, my man, Wow, he's so strong. This is us hanging out.
Hang on, let me turn off some stuff. There you go.
He's waving. Hi.
Get ready. He's gonna uppercut you. Boom.
Ah!
Yeah.
He got me. Look at him go. Oh, hi. Look at him go.
Look at him go.
Look at him. Little man doing big uppercut.
Release the camera.
Stupid little man.
Release the camera.
Stupid little man doing
There
big
we go.
uppercut. I love him. I love him. There we go. I'm here. Him punch. Look at those muscles.
Him do punch.
Look how tough he is, everyone. Huge muscles. Huge gains. High five him. Hiya. Hiya. Trying. It's hard. I don't have a high five function. I only have a arms go up to MIDI function. Sure you can. Yeah, I think we just took something from Mixamo, or Fen just took something from Mixamo and put it on him. But I love seeing him move.
It is cool to see him move.
Yeah. It's super cool to see him move.
I might grab a version of him that doesn't move. We'll
Yes.
see. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see.
Why would you not?
That's
grab
true.
a
Why would I
version of
not?
him that doesn't move.
No, I just mean it doesn't have the anim in there, but I
You
might.
can just delete it and save as.
Yeah.
I do have a knife function. You're right. I could have a knife fight with him.
You could have a knife fight with him. Does he have a knife?
Has anyone gotten into Nizar yet? Because that's a bit of the Nizar energy. I don't know what that is.
Is it not the Chinese film?
I don't know.
It might be
I don't know.
Chinese. It's an Asian animated film.
Now
Jesus,
he's
get
just-
cultured.
No, it's just like you, Fusor. What? How? In what way? Because he can move, or because he's uppercutting people?
Okay, so you guys can see this. Can you see? If I go to here.
Is it like?
No.
Is
Okay,
it very
good.
popular right now? The Nizar film. What's it about? Do I need to watch it? Nizar is a little kung fu demon kid. Oh, cool. Is it animated? Is this something I need to watch? Chinese mythology, you think? I like little demon kids. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I think little demon kids are kind of neat. It's breaking box office records all over the place, really. Nizar 1 is on YouTube. Nizar 2 is one of the highest grossing movies ever. It's animated and it's incredible. Oh my gosh, I need to check it out. That sounds amazing. I had no clue. I hadn't heard anything about it. That's really cool. So
Alright.
it just came out of nowhere and blasted all the records.
I've installed ARP rig stuff, rig tools.
Okay.
Means we can export him from here.
Woo!
On.
Fun. Fun! Berkman says, so after playing 3 sessions of D&D, I'm already workshopping a new character for a new campaign. Oh no, the curse! You've been taken in by the curse! Welcome to Brainworm City. So, have you got a new campaign lined up you're going to start playing in? Or are you just like, I just need to make more characters now? The D&D pipeline really do be short. Yeah. True.
Wait.
You love Bad Ghosts, you even saw them live. That's awesome. What is this?
I thought it was gonna be another anim, but it's not another anim.
What happened to him?
He's
So this is
sleeping.
this is Ritz dead.
I don't know what one he was on before.
Why are there so many of them?
I don't know.
Are these all animations?
It might be. They don't appear to be mapped, so I don't know.
Can you delete them? Nico says, I got my session 0 for a D&D campaign tomorrow and I'm so fucking hyped. Oh, you should be, Nico! That's so cool, I'm hyped for you! Oh, have a great session 0. Session 0s are the bomb. I'm very excited because Lady V wants to do a second session 0 with us to just check in on how everyone's feeling about the campaign. And if she thinks I'm not going to yell at her about how happy I am about everything, she's wrong. Yeah, Seven's in chat for Ritz doing a cover. Oh, he's doing something.
I
He's
pressed
doing
one,
the same animation, but this
but
time
broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's oriented incorrectly.
I don't understand why.
I don't either.
I guess whatever one I had before didn't apply the transform, and so he's like,
Oh, happy COVID day. You're counting down the hours for Anna's Fall tonight. Me too. I'm so excited about the interrogation, guys. Bad Lads Interrogation Mark 2. The We Have to Impress Gwen edition. Ritz Worm when? Oh god, not Ritz Worm. Anything but Ritz Worm. Oh god, Bad Lads Worms. Sonic Worm vibes. Big Sonic Worm vibes, my guy. You love a chaotic D&D interrogation. We have a plan. We have a plan. Ow. We have a plan going in this time. Because we figured that was our big problem last time, is that we didn't have a plan going in. So this time we've come up with a strategy. Lady V has laughed at us. So whether that strategy is going to work or not, I don't know. But you know, at least we have something going in. Yeah, a plan, Frenchie. We have a plan. Genuine question. What was that mess of squiggles and dots that was at the bottom of Blender, and how do you read it? So that was all the animation curves. It was showing you each control point on the rig and how it's moving in space. And generally the way that you read it is not all at once. Because it's kind of like trying to read 17 sentences overlapped.
There you go.
Yeah. So really you want to read one of these per control, and each different colored line is a different axis it's moving in. So like the y-axis will be one, and the x-axis will be another, and then your rotation will be another. So it's just a chart showing you how the different values are moving over time. I've never been able to read them though. I am illiterate to these kind of animation graphs. There are some people though who've been working with them for a very long time, 3D artists and animators, who can read them pretty competently, which I find incredibly impressive.
Yeah, it's fairly simple to understand. Left or right is time, and up and down is magnitude of value. And the baseline of the blue is 0. So like say you had a starting position for the hand and you wanted to go slightly left and then slightly right, because this is X. Well, this is rotation actually. So rotate left, rotate right, whatever. The value on the top one is like how many degrees. So like say you want it to rotate 90 degrees. Well, you would add a key on frame 4 at 90. And then it would rotate his hand over time. And then the curves describe the easing into and out of into and out of that key. So if it's a straight line, that's called linear interpolation because it's a line. And then you can also have like Bezier, which is when you map curves between 2 points. So how, depending on the slope of the curve, is how quickly it will go into and out of the key. Mm-hmm. So these are pretty stepped, but like if you bring this one up here and got a little drop down here for different interpolations. Constant is like stepped, where you don't see the change between the keys over time. They just like click into position. But if we put Bezier, it gives us a little curve here, and we can then change this. So this would be slow out into like a normal slope. So if you were animating traditionally, it would be you would draw drawings closer together until the space between them goes faster. I'm not even an animator, I understand this stuff.
Well, yeah, but that's because you have animated in 3D, so you have had to read and use these.
Yeah.
So what's the step for Ritz?
What's
what? What's the step for getting him?
Oh, what's the next step?
Yeah.
Probably just getting a cleaned up version of his model without the anims. I can just export him without the anims if need be.
Oh, do we not have a version of him without the anims?
We do.
So
I'm gonna go open that one.
Okay.
But I was like, do you want him with the animation? You were like, yes. So I was like, okay.
Oh, well, I wasn't sure what you were asking me. You have to understand, I don't know how to do any of this. You're not talking to someone with your knowledge base or of equal value to you in this regard.
Yeah.
You're speaking to a 5-year-old.
Okay, fair enough. Ritz, rigged, spline tail. I think he'd be this one.
Spline tail, don't say it's over.
Okay.
Merkman says it's silly to say, but I think me learning and using graphs in biotech helped me understand those graphs quite well, actually. Yeah, I bet actually. I bet there's a lot of different jobs or hobbies that would have crossover with this. That would make it easier for you to interpret or read them. That's cool though. Biotech. Yeah, there's a surprising amount of maths in 3D modeling and rigging. When you realize that everything is just maths. Makes me sad, but it's true. Maths is beautiful.
So I was considering.
Ectoplasm says Dog's explanation made my brain collapse in on itself like a dying sun.
Really? Well, I'm not a good teacher.
Well, I think it's fair if you don't get it. Like, this is a complicated thing even for animators to understand.
They're just graphs of time and space. Come on.
What were you saying, Dog?
I was considering because Ben has added this like rig control for like pointing the eyes.
Oh, interesting.
But I was considering that if I could figure out how to change the rotation point for that, when he looked around, it could maybe like rotate around his head instead of rotating
that'd be
around his
good.
face.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Do I have to turn on? All right.
Because then you could rotate it down as well or up.
Yeah.
Would be awesome.
References. Oh, they would already do that, but they're like set to do this.
Yeah, exactly. It would be nice if they could. Can you move it up and down?
Yeah, you can move it up and down.
Okay, it doesn't have to just rotate.
But this looks like it's an IK, whereas this control looks like you can move the eyes around.
Okay, gotcha.
But it might be nice if we had this controller, when you moved it up, the eyes kind of like rotated like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I get you. I understand.
Oh, you get it. Well, I was trying to explain it to you like you were a 5-year-old.
Well, when I said the first time I understand, I meant it.
I don't believe the first time ever.
Are the pupils a separate layer to the eye? They're not at the minute. At the minute, we just have to turn our entire head just to see what we're looking at.
Yeah. There is potential to do it, like
I don't
redo
think we
yours,
need to,
but
though.
yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Because I think
Like, we might need to if we were going to do little shorts and stuff with them. But if we're not doing little shorts and stuff with them, if we're just using them to control as a rig, then I don't think we need to move the pupils independently.
if I can figure out how to do decals, I can have your eyes move around.
Yeah. Don't worry about that for now, though.
Version 2.
So, yeah, what we doing? What's going on?
What we're doing is we're getting AutoRig Pro imported again into this file. So I just need to go to Preferences, Add-ons.
Oh, Pal says I do often say I understand even though I didn't out of shame of not getting it. It didn't help me throughout all of school. I also sometimes have to catch myself doing that. Sometimes people are saying something to me and I act as though I understand on automatic so I don't disrupt the conversation. And then realize I'm doing it and I don't understand and have nothing to reply to them with. It's like, I need to like catch myself and be like, it's okay to just be like, hey, I don't get it. Explain this to me. What? Smile and nod, boys. Smile and nod.
Smile and nod.
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to export him and put him into a Unity project now.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Trans Wizards, same. Yes, same. It's so weird. It's conditioned into you, isn't it, from such an early age? To like, that there's shame in not understanding. So to preserve your, I don't know, preserve your social standing. I don't know. Preserve your confidence. You have to pretend that you completely understand what everyone else is saying all the time. And then you get into adult conversations and you're like, actually, now this isn't helping me relate to people at all because because as soon as someone's like, oh, you like that too? And you're like, what? What? Wait. No, I was just going along with everything. But I'm getting better at it. When you realise everyone makes mistakes all the time and actually it's pretty funny, that helps. You can just laugh at yourself. I'd be like, no, I was an idiot, actually. Can you? I'm sorry, I'm dumb. Trim the Cannibal says, I want to be a trans wizard. I mean, nothing is stopping you. We could all be trans wizards if we wanted. Hal says, if I asked a teacher to explain further or again, I felt like I was wasting 30 people's time. It's, oh, that's so real. You know what the worst is? The worst is when someone tells you their name or says anything that you miss or mishear, and you ask them to repeat themselves, and they do, and your brain still doesn't get it, and then you have to ask them again, and they say it again, and your brain still doesn't get it, and you're like, okay, I'm at a point where either they're going to start to feel like they're the problem, or I just have to pretend that I understand to save face. Because my worst nightmare is this other person thinking that it's their issue instead of my brain's issue. I don't want someone to feel like they're speaking incorrectly or they should be embarrassed about something because I'm not getting it. But also I'm not getting it. Fal says I avoid that completely and super hope I hear their name being said some other day. Yeah, when you ask someone 3 times for their name and you're like, I can't ask a 4th time. Can't. Yeah, when you don't hear what someone says and you say, sorry, could you repeat that? And then you don't hear them again. And you're like, no! No! Yeah, it's hell. Truly hell.
Do you sometimes hear what someone said, ask them to repeat it, but in the time between them saying it and you ask them to repeat it, you have almost like processed the information and then you know what they've said and you're like, oh no,
Rarely.
I know what they're about to say.
Yeah, rarely, but sometimes I ask someone to repeat something and then my brain catches up. I don't mind those so much though, because then I can be like, yes, okay, I get it now.
And you're like, what? Oh wait, no, I know what you said.
Another thing that sometimes happens is someone will tell me their name and I'll be like, sorry, can you repeat that? I didn't catch it.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll tell me again and I'll be like, okay, brain, locked in. You know, their name's Samantha. I'm locked in. I got it. I've made a note of it. And then 5 minutes later, I'll be like, fuck, it's gone again. And the conversation's moved on. And I can't now ask a second time 5 minutes later again.
Yeah.
But I thought I'd locked it in. I made an effort to really concentrate and think about it. And I thought that I had it. But now I've come to it 10 minutes later and it's gone.
We met a couple of people recently and two people's names combined together was very similar to a character protagonist from a game. So that was how I remembered them. I remembered them. Couldn't tell you which one was which now, to be honest.
Yeah.
I could tell you what their names were.
I have to start like adopting memory systems, like making little rhymes or little songs or melodies in order to remember this stuff. It's because of the adrenaline affecting your short-term memory, you think. Oh. Yeah, attach your name to a memory that helps burn it in. Yeah, do a little song about it. Or a little rhyme about it.
What's my name? Give you a hint. It's the name of the channel.
Oh. Deutsch.
Oh my god. There was a Deutsch recently.
Yeah,
someone kept saying Deutsch.
Someone mentioned it in a video, which was extremely nice, but I think they hadn't leggies. They hadn't seen us stream, they'd only seen us on YouTube, so I hadn't heard our name pronounced. And Doig's name is weird to pronounce for people who don't know. Like, when you just read it, there are so many different ways you might pronounce it.
There are, but it's literally what you're reading. It's phonetic.
Doig.
Yeah.
What are you doing with his little leggies?
I'm just moving them.
Why?
Because I'm waiting for Unity to open.
Oh, okay. I see. Little leggies, they move, they go. Whee! You about to land.
I guess
That's what it looks like, yeah. I really like the way that he did the fur there.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's fun. I really like his little chunky proportions. Little chunky man.
He's good.
Yeah, he's really good.
Still loading.
Dancing Queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing Queen, peel the meat from your tangerine, oh yeah.
You want to see him dancing, Queen?
Do I want to sing Dancing Queen?
You want to see him dancing, Queen?
Yeah. You can dance, you can try, having a sweet apple pie, oh. Let's see. Pal says, I had 2 lab partners' names mixed up unknowingly from lab day 1, and the last day of school I called them by their names. Oh no, Pal. Oh, I feel your pain because I've done very similar things. So, yeah, I feel that. When you don't realize you've been messing it up. The worst thing would be if you'd been using it the entire time, and they told you last day that you'd been getting it wrong the whole time. That would be awful. Look at him go. Him at the soiree. Yep. Damn, it's cute. It's cute. I like. Yeah, I'd die too. If you were like Mary and Jenkins, and then you got to the end of the year and they were like, actually, I'm Jenkins and they're Mary. We just didn't want to tell you because we felt awkward. And you were like, I've been doing this for a year. No, every single time. Yeah, Rick's really be scrungling. Oh, he's charging up his mind laser.
Oh,
Is Unity still opening?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's done now.
Okay. It takes so long.
It does take so long.
Oh, good news for the NSVOL fans is that episode 10 is going to be exported this morning, hopefully. So it might be up later today. You want to start getting back into Godot? Yeah, Godot seems awesome. Everything I've heard about Godot sounds incredible. Everyone who's been using it seems to be having a great time with it. Ezra says, I remember hearing a story about a guy who mixed up his neighbor's name with the neighbor's dog's name. And the neighbor didn't say anything until 3 years later. Shout out to, like, the neighbor for being equally socially awkward, though. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to let my neighbor call me by my dog's name for 3 years because I'm too socially anxious to say anything about it. I mean, at that point, I think you can both just shake hands and be like, we're both messes. I'm sorry I called you by your dog's name because I've got bad memory and I'm stupid and awkward. And you're sorry that you let me call you by your dog's name because you were too socially awkward to say anything about it. Wow. Yes, my name is Spot now. It must have been like a very human-like dog name. I'm Jacob and this is my dog Kevin. Yeah, and then you get them mixed up the entire time. Oof. Oof, can you imagine?
Here's your boy.
Here's my boy. There he is.
There he is. I just have to get his textures.
So I wasn't expecting you to import him into the ship. Are you planning to just delete the ship and everything?
I think I'm just setting him up for as a game object first.
Okay.
I can open him in any scene.
Oh.
He's a snow sculpture.
Yeah. First things first is grabbing the textures. I think are maybe baked.
Shout out to Doig and I who actually cooked yesterday night.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, good for us.
The apple whatever coleslaw
Salad.
we had. Yeah, apple salad was good.
Good, I'm glad. We didn't even do it properly because we didn't have any sugar. I should buy some sugar today.
Yeah, okay. So that was meant to have a little bit of sweetness to it.
Yeah,
it was a little bit tart, so yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Artie! Ahoy hoy! Good morning! How's it going? My friend had this neighbor who one day was yelling Kyle over and over outside, and my friend thought it was their kid. It was actually a dog. Kyle! Kyle! What's the one? What's the one from Heavy Rain? What's his name? Everyone help me. Heavy Rain. Jason! There you go. Thank you. Thank you. That was really, really scratching at my brain. Jason! I want to see V play Heavy Rain. Because I want to see her get really frustrated at the storytelling. I want to see her get frustrated at the storytelling so bad. Okay, D says, as a kid I was terrible at names because I was hard of hearing and still am. I couldn't remember people's names because I couldn't hear it right, and yeah, the struggle. Sometimes I just hear things really weirdly. Like, sometimes someone will say something completely normal and innocuous, and my brain will hear all the emphasis in the wrong places. And I'll be like, I'll repeat it back to them, and they'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, no, I said this. I'm like, oh, okay. It just sounded like this. Oh, Merkrin says, I want you to know that cover Scrunglius is actively inspiring my next D&D character. That's so cool. Hell yeah. Merkrin was saying that they are 3 sessions deep in a campaign and already thinking about their next D&D character. Yeah. Merp Susie says, my brain will sabotage me like that too. Yes. The brain sabotaging itself is bad, but real. Yeah, you've witnessed that on stream sometimes. Exactly. Sometimes I just completely mishear something. And it's like, why would you mishear that as something else? You misheard a perfectly normal sentence with perfectly normal words as a sentence that makes no sense and doesn't have real words in it. Why would your brain do this? Why? I think Bad Ghost might be playing. Yeah, you can do exclamation point music and it'll tell you what the track is. Artie says, I've thought of the character I'd play in the hypothetical pirate campaign, Vignette briefly mentioned when we were movie watching. I haven't let myself yet. I'm like, no, I can't. I can't do it. I can't. Not until I know it's going to be real. Not until I know it's going to be real, and then I can think about it. Vinvis says that's even worse if you regularly speak in 2 languages. Oh, I bet. I don't even have an excuse. I'm not even bilingual. I only know 1 language. I should know it well. You'd think. Oh, Froglasses, that's funny. I'm Bear Ghost merch artist. What? That's cool.
Oh, hi.
Hello, that's awesome.
Who's Bear Ghost?
You've thought of the first 5 to 10 levels and backstory. Artie! Artie, you kidding me? 5 to 10 levels. Wild. Ectoplasm says this stream has on more than 1 occasion made me think I left my Spotify playing even though I haven't opened Spotify within the week. My gosh.
Here's your boy.
Here he is! There he is!
Here's the boy. He could have shadows, maybe.
Nico says, my hearing can be awful at times. My spouse once said they had a 4:15 finish. A completely sensible sentence as they are leaving for work. So why the fuck did my brain hear for 15 fishes? Now 4:15 in our house will forever be fishes. That's really cute and funny though. But yes, that's absolutely what I'm talking about. Like, why did my brain think 4:15 fishes was what they said? Oh.
Interesting.
You can think these things up in an hour. You can think like the whole 5 to 10 level progression in an hour. What you doing over there, dog?
I'm just messing with the shadow thing. Not acting how I thought it would.
Take them shadows off. We don't need them.
Shadows.
I hope to one day be that powerful in D&D that I can just like whip up a 5 to 10 level plan for my character in like 1 hour. And come up with the whole character and concept and backstory and mechanics and everything. Is Ritz taller than us too? Yes, he is. In the scene and in real life.
Wait, how tall is he? I thought he's like 5'8".
5'9".
Oh, okay.
Taller than you.
Just by an inch.
Taller than you and taller than me. But shorter than a lot of other people in the campaign. Whoa!
Yeah.
He took that skin change potion. You're taller than Doig, yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah, get tall. If a DM asks you to join the campaign an hour before starting, you can be ready with a character that has just as much meat on the bones as the rest. That's awesome. Oh, you Ritz height! That's amazing. Wow. You could high five at equal height. Incredible.
I already said that with some surprise, so maybe my voice makes me sound taller.
I have tall energy. I do also, though, much as I would love having the ability to make a character in an hour, I do really love making a character over a long amount of time. When you have the option to, you know. Let it percolate. Yeah, you do have small energy. Mainly because everyone knows you as like a little plant guy.
Look at the glow up.
Between what? Oh, the original.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got better, didn't he? So what are you doing now you've got him in there?
Well, we originally tested out the model with this Proto-Ritz, so I'm gonna take this Proto-Ritz off and slam Ritz Rigged in
Hell
and
yeah.
make him a playable character.
Hell yeah. I love that V's already thinking about the pirate campaign. It's like, with this campaign, this Battle of Enisfall, unless we all completely tank it, which I don't think is going to happen. I think even if we had a TPK, we'd all want to just continue with different characters. Like, it's going to be like another year or two probably before we can get to the end of this campaign. Do. Yeah, you told her you had thoughts about it before and she's like, you're 2 years early. But so is she, though. I suppose it makes more sense for V to have to start writing it because it's like, in 2 years, you want to have it ready to go, right? You actually get to watch Enisfall live today, Fuzor. Oh my gosh, yes, awesome. That's awesome.
Very cool.
Also, yeah, just in case anyone missed it earlier, episode 10 should be up today, I think. On the YouTube. Because V has finished editing it and we just need to export it.
Wee.
Yeah, it is exciting. The art looks really cool in it. I watched the Alneric chase with Doig because Doig hasn't seen it yet. And the panels and everything work really well. It's really awesome. I'm so proud of myself that I've managed to keep up with the notes, Artie. Like, I thought I would drop off them at a certain point, but so far I'm completely up to date, notes-wise. Did you know we've been level 3 since, like, episode 9? I honestly could spend longer in level 3. But I'm like, I love the low levels. Like, I am, like, they're my favorites.
I don't feel like you've had much fighting between episode 9 and episode 16.
We really haven't, which is mostly because we've just been on downtime for a lot of them. Like, I think the downtime episode was meant to be like 1 episode, but it ended up being like 3 or 4 episodes. Yeah, it is a perfect spot for Kova to level. True, true. And it makes sense for Ritz too, which is awesome.
You dancing.
Yeah. I just love being in the lower levels because I love being squishy and I love the stakes being so high.
There he goes.
There he is. Yeah. Incredible. So we want a little like tavern setting for him, right?
Yeah.
We want a little blue heel.
I don't know why I'm trying to sit on the barrel.
Kirkman says, I think of episode 6, I'm about to get into some mega juicy trauma pain, so I cannot wait. Wait, episode 6 of what? Is T-posing menacingly? Yeah. Inoki says, I just watched Brennan Lee Mulligan talking about how level 3 is where fun stuff starts popping off. I love being limited in what the character can do. Like, the fewer options the character has, the more I enjoy it in general. But of Enna's Fall, oh my gosh. Oh, let's see. You're at episode 6. Yeah. I think episode 7 is where it really gets fucked. Episode 7 is still one of my favorites of the entire campaign so far. Yeah, Artie, I agree. I also have a huge problem with putting every subclass at level 3 because for some classes it just makes no sense. Narratively, it makes no sense. The flavor of the class makes no sense. Like, you should just have the subclass. It doesn't have to be balanced, D&D. It's fine. It doesn't have to be balanced. Like, I would rather have a subclass come in when it makes sense than have everything be even keel across all of the classes. Last thing you remember was catching Ritz's friend Brick live. That was like episode, what was it, 3 or 4? Ectoplasm says, I haven't watched your campaign yet. Is your character always T-posing? If so, I'm even more excited to start it. If him T-posing makes you more excited, then yes, he is consistently T-posing, and that's how you can imagine him in every scene.
I think you're default. I either have to make you smaller, maybe, or...
Yeah, Artie, I 100% agree with you. I don't understand why they keep doing it that way. Like, I really don't. It's better if they don't. It's better. I mean, don't get me started. Fucking paladins and warlocks especially really need to get their stuff earlier. It makes no sense.
That's better, I think.
Yeah, I agree. You missed one and it snowballed since then. Yeah, that's totally fair. You miss one and then you get behind. What happened to Artie with his notes? Yeah, why would Cleric and Warlock get the stuff at level 3? Yeah. Paladin, like, why are they a Paladin if they haven't taken an oath yet? Like, what are they a Paladin of and why? And, like, surely the whole reason your character would be a Paladin is because they have an ideal they're upholding. Why would you not have your Paladin vow? Ugh. You know, unless you want to talk to your DM and be like, hey, I don't want my Paladin to get their vow until this level because of story, in which case you and your DM can, like, homebrew something and be like, yeah, that's totally fair. They won't get their vow until this level because it makes sense for your story. But in general, it's like if you're a Paladin of something, it makes no sense for your character not to know which god or ideal they're upholding until level 3. That makes no sense. Yeah, I've taken an oath to be a Paladin, and I am functionally and mechanically a Paladin, but I'm not gonna know what that is until I've killed 9 goblins. It's weird. Yeah, starting a campaign at level 0 would be kind of fun. Like, you start as kind of literal villagers, and then discover what you want your class to be through playing. You know? I read recently about a D&D party where the whole D&D party, the premise is that they were all childhood friends. And I was like, that's so cool, actually. That's a really good idea. Because then, you know, your DM doesn't have to worry about why the party would stay together. Or, like, how to hook your characters in individually to, like, wanting to be on this quest. Because if they're all, all the characters are childhood friends who have been together since the beginning, even if they're wildly different characters and have huge problems with each other and have completely disparate point of views, it's so understandable that they would just want to stick together because they just like each other, you know? They just have hung out since they were like 5. They have a little friendship group. They're the Ashleys from Recess. Like, they're just... Yeah. I was like, I love that, actually. That makes complete sense. They can all be, like, characters who wouldn't maybe usually get along, but they have that basis of time and friendship and shared experiences to build from. Holy shit, Recess. Yeah. Artie says, if I ever DM a campaign, I'd like to set up the campaign with a one-shot or like 2 or 3 sessions set in the past that have the party as younger seeing what the setup for the story is, and then having them age up being current time. Yeah, I'd love that. Or even like, you just know what the character backstories are and how they grew up and such. And then midway through the campaign, you have a flashback where you add context to the character. Because one of the things I like about D&D is like, there's a lot of stuff that's kind of emergent, right? Like, sometimes things happen in campaign and you're like, you know, that makes so much sense if it's rolled into the backstory too. And then you can kind of retroactively connect some dots.
Wow. Okay.
Like, Reb was talking on their stream the other day about how their character Wick would cast fire magic. And they came up with a really fun way.
There we go.
That also would fit into the backstory. And so now retroactively putting that into the backstory is really cool and makes such sense. And it's like, they've just thought of that now, but it fits so well. I love that. Yeah, I really like the little Cova cover. It is going to be really fun to have like a collection of those for each level. Let's see. Merkwin says, my current party has a bit of a silly problem by having half the party literally be rather antisocial foxes. So my bard tries to pull them out of that as often as possible so far. That's great though, Merkwim. Like, good job on being a character who's going to try and actively pull the party together. Rather than splintering off. I'm very happy. I'm very happy in the way that Lady V has been doing it so far, where, like, my character has such stakes in the campaign. Like, they need this party to stay together and to stay on this quest. So it's like extremely easy to like RP trying to keep everyone together. Yeah, medieval tome Cova, exactly, yeah. Taking influence from like old stories and stuff. Are you just bringing a table onto the ship?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to delete out stuff we don't need rather than try and reset up a whole scene, because in order to get like the network and everything to work, I felt like if I just delete out the ship and everything that isn't related to it, that's the way to go.
Okay.
But deleting out everything is a job and it's more boring.
Speaking of tables, did I see Dragon Age yesterday? I was actually lurking, yeah. I was in the stream. I was just lurking while I was sitting and doing stuff. I don't remember anything about a table though, apart from Lady V saying that she really likes something to do with a table. I didn't really understand though, because I don't think I've been following along closely enough to understand what the table is. There was table murder. What does that mean? What does that mean? Sitting around the table. Thank you, Nico. Ba, 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 da, da, ba. Let's see if I can find it. See if it's appeared. Oh, here's a thumbnail. And various things. Let's see. Good thumbnail. Good thumbnail. I like it. I like it. Wow. And then, oh wow, oh the table is dead. Oh no. Wow, it really kind of got fucked up, didn't it? Look at that.
Oh, jeez.
That table. Poor table. What did it do? Did it betray the king or something? The table's so dead. Someone straight up murdered that table. I hope you bring them to justice. You can't let them get away with it. They should be top of your revenge list. Hey, hey. Other table puns. What other table puns can I come up with? Hopefully it wasn't just for a surface level reason. Wouldn't you like to catch the killer? Did I catch a big story part at the end? I did! I did. Your character gives me Ritz vibes sometimes. I was like, is this Ritz making a deal with Sam? Take anything. Just save people. It was so juicy. I loved it.
Should I just bring in everything, even if we're not going to use it? Yes, I think so.
You wanted to! Hopefully you go to the ends finding the killer. Ritz doing what? Don't worry about it, Merc. Don't worry. You just keep watching the episodes. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, I'm sure it'll be fine. You got a notes. Go notes. Go notes, go notes. Don't say it's over. Good luck, money hole. Okay, D says I got too many Dollarino Doggle books. I need to get rid of at least less than half of what I've got laying around. Maybe you guys can find something to do with them. Good luck, money hole. To the whole chat, may good fortune follow you all of this day. I'm taking that look. I'm taking it for the interrogation tonight. Yeah, Merquin says, I mean, I already know Kobe gets slammed like every other episode till he gets slapped a little bit too hard. Yep, that happens. It sure does happen and keep happening. Yeah, Frenchie, take that look. Pal, take that look. Ezra, you take that look. Everyone take some look. We all need it.
Fine. A bunch of tables and tablecloths, but none of them fit the round one.
Yeah, you made him unable to take a punch, but so punchable. It's so true. So true. I love that, though. It makes for good drama. It makes for good drama. It means that my man can go above and beyond and sacrifice himself to save people. It's good.
Okay, here's a question for you.
Hmm.
Do you want to sit around a round table, or do you want to sit around a rectangular table?
Whichever will be best for framing all the characters together.
Well,
It might be a square
decide.
table, might be... I don't know, actually. I think they both would be good, because the camera will be set at one end of either of them.
Yeah, probably set like here.
Mm-hmm.
This one. I'd probably Lady V here and two of you either side, I would think.
Yeah.
Or yeah, I think the round one makes more sense. It's just a shame that it doesn't have a tablecloth, but I can make one.
Mm-hmm. Round table gives a vibe. Okay. Maybe we should take that vibe and run with it.
I can put this on like here.
Oh, it's a little table runner. I see. That's cool.
It's just not.
And we can make it blue, like the blue heel. Look at that. Beautiful.
I'll kill you.
Oh, pal, thank you so much for the good luck money hole. Good luck, good fortune may follow you all this day. Everybody in chat, Have a great lucky day. Nico says what you really want is a trapezoidal table where thin end far. Wow, I can read. Hold on. What you really want is a trapezoidal table, thin end far end where V sits, and then it spreads enough that you can see everyone in the shot. Yes, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, Nico. Yeah, the losing strength was so funny. He's also having a bad time right now because he got slapped too hard and had to be revived, and now he's at like a -3 for the day or something, and tomorrow he'll be at -2. He's having a bad time the whole time. It's fun though. I love that. Like, it's so much more interesting to have characters with like a wild range of stats than it is to have characters who are all just kind of good at stuff. Like, I feel so bad every time Reb rolls like an insight, because Wick's the person who insight checks people the most often. But every single time Wick insight checks someone, they roll like a -1. Literally below 0. And it's like, oh no. Oh no. Yeah, you can kind of get Wycover's cowardly, right? When you're like, oh man, if I push this guy over, he's gonna die. Hey. What? Oh. Yeah, Wick insights are so funny. Especially because Wick does them so often. Like, so suspicious all the time. Cannot read people. Oh, it's so funny. Gosh. Right, Pleasant says, I relate to that. All my stats are negative. You mean your D&D character or just in real life? Yeah, or when Snooze dies, just hate him. When Kari tries to do a history check of something that Kari would probably definitely know and just doesn't know. And she's like, ah! Very funny. Yeah, Snoo has been having good rolls. Yeah. I think Ritz has been having the lowest average rolls, looking at Fuzor's stats. Before modifiers, Ritz is like the lowest average in the party. Just continually eating shit. That makes sense though. He's such a fail.
Which chair would you like?
Oh, well, if it's the blue heel, the one with the plush cushions makes the most sense. Although the stool is probably best because it's the most flexible in terms of seating position.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Shnu does have the most nat 20s. Thing is with Shnu, it's like, it's either really good or really bad. And no in between. Oh, Puffling says Shnu often rolls low in our game. Really? Just cursed. Just cursed.
Is it all with like the digital dice?
Yeah, Foundry, I think.
That sucks.
Do you guys use Foundry, Puffling, or do you guys use like Roll20 or something? I feel like you should delete out all of the stuff which is the ship. Oh, you use real dice. Oh, and he still rolls super low. No, Shnu. Shnu. I bought some physical dice for Ritz, and I'm like, why did I do this? I never roll them. We roll them Foundry. Why did I do this? But I bought them. They're amazing. No one's seen them yet. I have them right here. Ready to roll, baby. They're really cool. And yeah, I haven't managed to use them yet.
Oh, delicious dice.
Show us the dice. I don't know if I can show you, but I can describe them to you. They're like neon. There's a set here which are bright neon pink with green numbers. A set which are bright neon yellow with purple numbers, and a set which are bright neon blue with like cyan numbers. And then I have a set where they are clear with bone inside them. And those are my Ritz dice. I like that they are mismatched altogether because they look very punk. And I'm into it. However, I have not had a chance to roll them. One day, Foundry will go down and we'll have to roll physical dice, and I'll be like, I'm prepared. I'm prepared. Yeah, they are cool just to have them. Yeah, Puffling, I wanted to go something like Spider-Verse-y, like old newspaper, collage, punk aesthetic. So I got a bunch of mismatched neon, very bright, very colourful dice, and then a set of spooky ones to mix in with them. And I love them. They're unhinged and great. And it's nice just to have them. I just saw them and I was like, I want them. I want them. They fit. And so I got them even though I never get to use them. Oh, yeah, send us a pic of your dice. I want to see them. Are these a dice you have for any particular character or just a dice that you always use in general? Because different people buy different dice for different occasions differently, right? Some people have a different set per campaign. Some people have a different set per character. Some people just have a grab bag. I want to just go for whatever. Dice are just fun. Frenchie said I got some green dice with Faces of the Moon on them for my werewolf character. That's really cool. That's really cool. I tend to buy them per character. They were originally for your first character you ever played. You just use them still. You don't like rolling digitally. Yeah, fair. Fair. There's something nice in rolling real dice, you know? And when everyone at the table trusts one another, it's like, we're here for the story. We're not going to fudge the dice rolls. I'm not going to pretend I rolled something I didn't. I'm happy to embrace my nat ones. Yeah, it's a set of 7, I think. It's a D20, a D12, 2 D10s, because you use those to calculate like percentages and also roll D100 with 2 D10s. And then there's a D8, a D6, and a D4. Wait, so that's 7, right? Yeah. Ooh, you have one big white newspapery looking set that you like to use for everyone. Very cool. I just really like having dice that match the aesthetic of the character. So before this, I had a Kenku Thief. And every single dice was a complete mismatch and very different, even from different materials. Like I had one wooden D6 with wood grain. And then I would have like a clear plastic D8. And then I would have like a solid matte D10 of a different colour. And they looked like patchwork, and I liked that because not only did they steal stuff to put them inside their patchwork quilt that they wore all the time, they were basically in a blanket the whole time, but it also implied that they'd stolen the dice from a variety of different places and people. Like everything they own is all stolen from other people. You know, which was the theme of that character, because indeed even their voice was stolen from different people. And one of the big challenges of playing that Kenku character was that I had a Word document where I noted down things that people would say, and I would try to repeat them in the person's voice and only use phrases I'd heard before in game, which was incredibly challenging, but very fun. Nothing they own is theirs. Yeah, it was hard, but it was also really fun, and it made for some great moments. I like building a character around a theme, guys. I like it. And then hooking everything back into that theme. I like the storytelling that it can offer. Yeah, creative constraint, exactly, yeah. Again, I'm a person who loves having limitations and limited options. I think it forces you to be creative. I like how you've got the DM chair is like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's good.
Because you guys are just peons.
Oh, thanks. My peons. I like that you've left the bat in the game. Because you know, we're all going to want to use that thing.
Sure.
Can you change your tablecloth to be blue, or is that something you'd have to do?
I'd have to find the texture for it.
Okay, don't worry about it.
I can do it though.
Don't worry about it. Fine. It's something that is not important to do right now. This is like just if you had access to it immediately. Wondering if we'd like Traveller or not. The game has a life path system that requires you to roll for it with some choices. That sounds kind of fun. Yeah, that sounds neat. Are you pulling all of these out of like a tavern pack or something, Mike?
Yeah.
That's so cool. Swifty, what is our continent we're on called again? I've forgotten, Artie. I don't know. I just think of it as the Empire. If you remember or find it in a document, let me know. Yeah, I just think of it as the Empire because it's the land in which everyone follows the clans of the stars. Would Ritz remember? Ritz would know. Ritz would know what continent they're on. Swifty doesn't. I like that you're basically building the blue hill right now. It's really cool.
Aw.
DM sent. Okay, let me have a look.
Let me see.
I want to see your dice.
Where the fuck is the wall texture?
I want to see your dice. I want to see everything you're rolling. Go, want to see your dice. I want to see your dice. Oh my gosh. Huffling. These are the coolest dice I've ever seen. Holy shit, guys. When Puffling said they had dice and they rolled one set continually, I was expecting just like a regular set of dice. Maybe a little gothic. Maybe, you know, a little black set or something. These dice, guys, they are amazing. They look so cool. 3D printed metal spiky dice. They're nice to roll as well. They look so cool. If you want to throw the Discord image link into chat, Puffling, we can share them with everyone else on the stream. I want to know your name. I want to know everything about you. Go, want to know your name. I want to know your name. You don't know how? Just right click, copy image link, and then paste it straight into our Twitch chat. And then Pal, you should be able to post. I think Artie can post too. Active Plaza says I want to see, but the idea of hyping them up and then not letting anyone else see it's hilarious. Man, I wish you guys could see these dice. They're so incredible. Wow, I love that bit. Oh my gosh, that bit, so cool, so cool. Wow, that's a big barrel.
Beer keg.
Oh, I like it. I wonder if we can actually get beer from it. That'd be awesome. Program it so we can take little tankards up to it. A keg like that would be a really cool monster because it looks like it's got a little head that the tap is and then little feet. Imagine it animated and like trundling around.
That'd be pretty good, dude.
Yeah, I hope we can get beer from that on tap. That'd be cool.
There might be a tankard, actually.
Don't worry about it, Puffling. Pal can help. Is Rick scale a bit large compared to Swift? Maybe. But what we'll do is we'll probably scale them to the environment instead. Because I won't be in there. So people won't see me. So they won't know.
thought it would have had a tankard. It just seems to have a glass.
Oh, it's a glass tankard though. Because you can get glass tankards.
Nope. You can have a little goblet.
Oh, a goblet. I feel like V would have a goblet. The messy desk surface, I'm looking at it and seeing if I can see what you mean. I mean, it looks perfectly fine.
What messy desk surface?
Doesn't look like a messy
Oh,
desk surface to me at
photograph.
all. Oh, here we go. Are you guys ready to see the dice? I don't know if you are. Here they are. Look at these bad boys.
Whoa, they
Look
metal.
at them. Aren't they amazing? What the heck? They're so sick. They're so sick. They look like they would be so satisfying to roll. Yeah, these are no wonder you don't use another set. You don't need another set. You've got these. You got these. I wouldn't have another set either. I'd be like, this is it for life. This is it for life. Are these dice or caltrops? It for real, not the kind of dice you'd want to drop on the floor and then step on by accident. Everyone's like, the D4 is so threatening. Get yourself an assertive D4. Yeah. Yeah, 100% don't step on it. D4, the heel killer. Yeah, they look amazing. Aren't they cool? Holy shit. So good. Put it somewhere where we can kind of see it a little bit still. I can't. I'm bad at Twitch. I can't do it. Can't. We just have to miss the D20, unfortunately. Oh, actually, I think that's a D12 that we're missing. Fine. He on a stool.
He on a stool.
Let's see the scale of him compared to this. Is it worth scaling everything down or him up?
Probably scale him. Because he's just one asset. Everything else is coming in at this scale.
Okay, in that case, yeah, I'd scale him up a little bit.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Look at the goblet in comparison to him.
Uh-huh.
You're mad.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, Tally Hall, they're great. Puffling says, I didn't notice for ages that they left little dinks in my dining table. Now I roll them on a soft surface. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, I could see them damaging the woodwork or something. You see, I think you need to be a little bit bigger and you could scale the goblet up.
If I scale the goblet up, I'll have to scale everything else up.
No, you won't. Only the goblet. Like, everything else is at a fine scale. I just think the goblet and Ritz need to be bigger. Keep going. Okay, yeah. Maybe a little smaller.
Yeah, like you.
Stop.
Leave it to me. I'll get it fine.
You say that, but I can see clearly the scale that I would like. Yeah. That's a good scale.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the camera so we can see how this looks, and then I was gonna scale him.
I think you've got it pretty good there though as well. Like I can imagine the other 4 characters sat around. Yes. Fen says, I did try to make sure I scale them according to each other. So if you scale one, apply the same scale modifier to the rest. Yeah. We'll find a scale that we like, and then we'll apply that to everyone.
Ah. That's
Yeah, then I'd suggest cutting, like, having it even further in, so that the table isn't taking up so much of the screen. Yeah. And then flattening out the focal length. Yeah, flatten it, flatten it, flatten it. Yeah. And then there'll be less size disparity between the characters based on where they're sitting.
Yeah.
We haven't looked at the others yet, then. We have just started setting up the scene, basically. So we've brought in Ritz as a proxy, so we can check the scale and everything, get the environment ready, get the functionality on there. Basically getting the basics working without the animation and stuff. Nico says, for drinks for the characters, I feel V would have a goblet of red fluid that might be wine. Yes, agreed. Ritz would have a tankard of ale. Agreed. Cove would have a tankard but has to use both hands to drink from it. And the barkeep probably waters his drink down. Why would the barkeep water his drink down? He's a 30-year-old man. Let him drink. Wick would be on the spirits and Kari would only ever drink water. Yeah, I could see Kari having water or tea. Kari would have tea. Wick would 100% be like, yeah, you're right, on the rocks, right? Yeah. Yeah, Nico, I think you're on the money. Yeah, Covered Alcohol have an interesting history. Looking forward to the drinking competition. Oh, ho, ho. He may be a 30-year-old man, but he has suck little kid energy. Oh, do you mean such? Suck little kid. And the barkeep doesn't need that on their conscience. Like, it's like having someone of small stature come into your bar and refusing to give them the drink they want because they have small stature. It's like, wow. Like when you are a girl and you go and order a meal and then the person who serves you the meal gives you a smaller portion than everyone else and you're like, fucker! I want a meal like everyone else, asshole! Don't repeat it.
Shit,
Suck
didn't
little
mean
kid energy. Just a sucky little child. Don't care how old you are too small! Oh. Is Cobra 30 years old as a halfling or the equivalent of 30 human years? 31 years old as a halfling? Is what Artie said.
There we go. Now we can kind of.
I'm always a bit weird though about the like inhuman he'd be 24 because it's like he has lived an extra 10 years though. Like beyond just the maturity age, he has been on the earth 10 years longer than the other people, so like the experience he would have from those additional 10 years on the planet is still there. Has he lived an extra 10 years? Yes! If you take away the last 10 years of his life, he'd be a very different person. He would be a completely different person if he didn't have those 10 years. If you take a 10-year slot away from Kova's life at any point in his life, he would be a completely different person. So. Yeah, being older doesn't mean maturing, but it does mean gaining life experience. And a lot of that is what makes people more mature.
It's true. Yeah.
Like, 10 years worth of experiences that change you, that is still 10 years lived. They don't disappear into the ether because you're a different race. Or species, I guess we're calling them now, huh?
Oh.
If you took away the first 10, it'd be exactly the same. I don't think he would. The first 10 are like him growing up with his family and traveling, right? And like, his mom like doing the magic and stuff. I know halflings are technically adults at 20, but hobbits are treated like adolescents even when they are 50. I think it's a maturity thing, but the life experience is still there, right? 100%.
Well, for hobbits, they're kind of sheltered.
Yeah, hobbits, they spend their entire lives inside their houses, basically, in their one village. But for any character that's done stuff, like that experience means something.
What order do you think people are going to sit in, or are you going to mix it up?
Oh, I think we'll probably mix it up every time, to be honest.
Okay. I have to worry then.
That's the same for anyone, though, Artie. All years are important to cover for sure, but there's a different level of experience gained at different points of his life. But that's the same for anyone. That's the thing. You've been on the world 20 years, or you've been on the world 30 years, and a 30-year-old person who's been on the world is still going to have more experiences than the 20-year-old person. You prefer ancestry or folk instead of species? Yeah, species is very clinical, isn't it? And race is like a very like charged word. So like folk is quite nice. Yeah, rip face tracking, it gave up. It truly gave up. It said nah, actually. Nah. I think it's the lighting in this room. I think it's because I'm in a shadow.
Yeah,
shadows,
likely.
guys,
Very
in the
likely.
shadows.
I love watching this. I love chatting, but I do have to go.
Aww.
I know.
Aww.
I'm having fun talking about D&D, but I have to leave. Need a ring light. I've got a lamp that's like directly behind my face tracking. And I accidentally blocked it with my iPad, and I think that's why the face tracking died. Sometimes I think the iPad's dying, and then I realize I'm just in bad lighting, and my iPad can't see me anymore.
Apple. Have an apple.
Oh yeah, Artie, I think I agree. Yeah, that's how I feel about it too. What it means when it says races and D&D have different points of reaching adolescence, it would mean partially a brain thing, but partially also a cultural thing of nurture where the family and culture has no expectancy for them to be grown up yet. Yeah, totally. I feel the same. We're raising the dead. Get out there and shred. Great song.
Oh, I understand. I added a mesh collider to that, but it doesn't have a mesh. That's why.
This song may be on a certain person's playlist. Are you gonna keep streaming, Doig, or are you gonna raid out?
Just for a little bit, maybe.
Alright. Alright. I am gonna have to vamoose though. Which is I want to stay and keep chatting with people. Abware. Abware. Everyone have an incredible day. Thanks for hanging out with me and chatting about all kinds of stuff. It's been really fun.
Thanks, 50.
50 hates as I do. I hate all of it. And remember, yeah, if you want to come watch NS Fall, we're all playing later today. I'm excited.
D&D.
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 Ee-hee-hee-hee. I'm very excited. Character developments are happening, guys. They're happening.
You're also in the scene here. Hang out with your boy.
Oh! Character developments are happening, and I'm very excited about it. Oh ho ho! Let's see. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Ah.
Bye, Swifty.
Bye bye.
Why do you have a blue streak?
Ah.
What is
Speeds
that?
by
What is that?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, I know what it is. It's the snow pusher.
He's
I
pissing.
get it. It's blue. All right, let's turn off this version of Ritz. And we can move this one. Here we are. Pretty good. Run around the. Oh, I think I fell off. Here I am. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go for too much longer. I'm just in the zone with this. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of different stuff that we can put. Doig really fell off after Swifty left. Oh, ha 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 ha. There's a whole bunch of stuff we can put on the table. Like there's bread and meats and plates and stuff to make it feel kind of taverny. I wanted to get the floor and the wall texture, but it doesn't seem to have come across. To really like pull the environment together. We're gonna see why. I grabbed an asset pack and it was actually an Unreal asset pack, so I had to download Unreal and then export it from Unreal in order to get these, which was a bit of a headache. Because it was originally on Sketchfab. Or Fab as it's now called. Alright, hi. Incognito Panda, welcome in. Oh, you changed my camera. How dare you. This. Yeah. Oh! Beer mug. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. There it is. Ooh, I wonder if you get the foam separately. You don't. That's an oversight. That's an oversight right there. But we can maybe get the FBX and import it into Blender. The Raider has cheese. Thank you. Oh. Well, it's a good thing we didn't raid into Libra. Hello. How's it going, everybody? Welcome in. Oh, were you guys ending soon? We're gonna end in a little bit.
Follow Libra.
Probably at around 11. I'm making a scene for Ballad of Ennersfall D&D briefs. Which you'll see in a second if you survive. How was your stream? What were you guys up to? Bring the music back. There we go. Hi. What were you guys up to? Oh, Dizzy Beans gifted a tier 1 sub to Libra Heart. 66 gift subs. Thank you so much, Dizzy. Here we are. Oh, you blew me up. Ah, how dare you? Ah. Capitalism. Here we go. Put your little jelly bubble on the tree. Crash helmets. Yeah. Come over. Come over. Check this out. Oh, this is what we got going on. Got a little tavern scene going. And then we've got a model from Fen for Ritz. There he goes. He's gonna be in the scene. That was Swifty's unmoving corpse off to the side. It was, yeah. Boy alert. Yeah, look Uber. Here he is. I have to give him I think update the shader on him, or like see if I can do the offset. I've got a shader for decals, but for changing it, but basically I use a 2D array for expressions. Just have to remember how I set it up. Get it on the boy so you can change expression. Grab. It's called Swift Eye or Swift Eye. Yeah, here we are. Oh, I don't necessarily need the decal. I'll need to make another shader for it. I set up some Unity assets if you want me to upload them as a package. What's in the Unity asset? I mean, sure, yeah. I'm just curious. You want to eat the foam off the mugs? you can if you like. I exported them as VRM, so I had to do the shader setup and the offsetting. Ah, okay. If you already have them, I'm not sure I'm going to be using VRM format, is all. But shaders and stuff I might be able to grab. I don't mind. I'm basically building them out of the same character setup as I have for Dog and Swift. I'm like reverse engineering a bunch of stuff. Yes. That's not the one I want. Probably just grab Swift mirror. Oh. Here we are. Projection decal unlit void. I select the shader. Yeah, alright, so if I hit this. And then call this Oh, maybe I don't need the shader editor. Just need the certain nodes that this has. Holy shit, what the fuck is this? Look. Your shader graph. I don't have it. Gotta raid and run through. I gotta do some after stream maintenance. Oh, take care, Libra. Thanks for bringing folks over. Appreciate you. I just not have shader graph. I do have shader graph. Maybe I just need to open the window. There it is. Wild. I must have edited this one not in shader graph. Interesting. Must have been Kiko must have walked me through adding it. I think I have brief memories of that. So Doigs aren't decals, so it's probably in Doig's one. By Doig Mirror. Boy guy. Yeah, select shader. There we are. Okay, so if we go to texture eye, all right, out of this. Fine. Interesting. Rows column by 4. Four by 4, I thought. Yeah. Oh, I remember now. Right, yeah, I understand. Yeah. So, I guess I could move them. Ba, 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 ba. Think. So in order to get the 2D array 1 to work, the UVs need to be mapped 1 to 1 rather than to one square. I wonder if there's an easy way to do that. Probably not. There should be though. I could make them gonna require a bit more. UV mapping is a bit. Oh, it's just the way different ways of setting some stuff up. This method basically takes the 2D uh, the 2D. Wait, that's it back. Fuck. Yeah, 2D array. Oh no, not the flat color. Sorry. Yeah, the 2D array for the eyes, and then makes this each one of the squares its own kind of sprite almost. Got a countdown. That's funny. Is everyone here an animator? Asks Zappa Chappa. We tend to find people who watch us are either interested in art or animation or a combination of both. Yeah. Both Swift and I have worked professionally in animation, so we know people as well. So we might have colleagues or whatnot pop by, or potential colleagues pop by. So the easiest way to do this would be to probably take a part of the texture and map it. What would be the easiest way to... Hang on. Maybe I can do it in a different way. UV off. Sharp. Unity. Yo, thanks for the raid. Welcome in. I mean, maybe Lil Toon has a K, hello, thank you. Welcome. Or it might be Bryony. Thanks for the raid. How's it going, everybody? Hello. Welcome to our airships. You've triggered our raid battle. Second pronunciation, yes. Gotcha. Thank you. Bryony. Gotcha. Hi, I'm Doig, and this is my co-host Swift, who's currently AFK, but they are standing oh so proudly. As you can see, we stream with a with Unity. We built a Unity game that's interactive with Twitch. So this is our raid battle mechanic, which you've just successfully survived. So congratulations. It means that you get to hang out in the background now while we do stuff. This is our Skongo tree. This is my screen. We're currently working in Unity, building a defeat, says Balbro. If I zoom in here, oh, do it once more. Here we go. This is a new Unity scene we're building, which is featuring characters from the Ballad of Ennersval, which is a D&D campaign that Swifty plays in. And we've commissioned our friend Space Pirate Fenrir to make chibi models based on the Fugi designs that they use every other Friday to chat D&D with one another. And I'm building a little tavern scene that they can all sit in and run around in. If I hit play on this and join it, you can see here, this is the playable version, and they can, you know, run around and so I'm basically building a similar thing that we're using for the bird and bear, but doing it with these guys. Go to personal camera and run around. Yeah. Oops. Sorry. I didn't realize I'd hit the button on both controllers. But yeah. You are. When you build things yourself, you tend to break things yourself as well. I'm just trying to see just now whether there's a way to do UV offsets with this shader, but I don't think there is unless... room shade, shadow. Ooh, we could add a... That's cool, a little soft. Oh, another raid. Hello, welcome. This must be everybody's end time. Oh, that's kind of neat. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to our stream. You're now pitted and locked in a battle of the ages between a raiding Jellycat ship, which is like represents you guys, and our airship, which represents us. This is your health bar. Sup, you're also raiding. Welcome in. Hello, welcome. Congratulations, we won the raid. Nice. So I'm building a little Unity scene here. How was your stream? What were you guys up to? Quite fun. This is only work in play mode. Oh, you got a Sonic Worm. It's in here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Congratulations. This is Sonic Worm. He's a wiggly. He's a wiggler. We love him. Put him just there. All right. Our precious son. He's sleeping. Born wet. Yeah, he was born on a Gartic Phone collab with Swifty, Onsta, Barry, and members of Drawfee. Where Swifty was prompted, would you still love your Blorbor if he were a worm? She drew a Sonic Worm. And then the whole Born Wet thing, I think, came from that. Everybody got inspired. Adorable Dragon 1 year anniversary. Oh, nice. Congrats on the anniversary. When will Metal Sonic Worm be created? Oh, that's up to Swifty. I wonder if this needs a texture to work. Come on. Damn, where's your outline? Okay, I might have to use a different shader for him. There's no outline on this one. Unless I picked one that doesn't have the outline. Oh, there we go. Bit of an outline. Which will come first, Shadow Worm or Metal Sonic Worm? Shadow Worm. Shadow Worm exists. You can find a Shadow Worm inside of the boxes that respond when people subscribe. Oh, Ritz is powered up. He's feeling special. Piss power. I'll show you piss power. There you go. It's kind of fun. Chosen one. That is really fun, and I'll be using that elsewhere, I think. What shader are we using? Oh, we are using Little Toon. Yeah. Powered up Swifty now. Oh, cool. You don't need to have it running while you test it. I just didn't have the width happening. That's good. That's cool. Very cool. He's gone further beyond. Let me check something. Okay. Cool. Let me have a look. I'm gonna do a little search, see if Little Toon has UV offset. Do 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 do. Ooh, that's cool. Maybe I need to update. Maybe I need to update. Might break everything, but whatever. Yeah. Booth. All right. Prison Demon, thank you. I'm probably gonna head off because I'm getting into the weeds a little bit with this shader, but I think where this? I'm gonna put this over on the tree. Yeah, thanks for all the company and the raids, and I hope you guys enjoyed community days this week. We'll be back on Monday. I'm just gonna do a little check of who is who we could potentially raid into. Oh, Beegs is ready. All right, go with that. Beegs is really cool. I think Unity developer, if he's still using Unity. A very fun time. I haven't seen his stream in a while, so I'm excited to go see that too. No worries. You're welcome for the stream. Yeah. Catch you all on Monday for more exciting stuff. Probably develop this a bit more, maybe over the weekend. So Come back if you want to see what the tavern looks like. Yeah, you're welcome, Kieran. Thanks, Thought Rights. Thanks, OKKD. Alright, everybody. May the rest of your day be filled with adventure. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.